Hey, good morning. This is your Instructional Services Directors Meeting update. We did not have a Directors Meeting this week, so this is kind of a virtual meeting here, sharing these things for the first time. So let's get started. Again, we always have these two driving questions, and those really were involved in yesterday's KTAC meeting, where we had a great discussion about getting involved and leading. And it was a great conversation with the tech directors about how they can be more involved in the process of shaping each district's future. An interesting article I read the other day talks about by 2020, 98% of all of the classrooms in the United States will be digital classrooms. In other words, utilizing blending learning, flipped classrooms, students with textbooks that are virtual textbooks, virtual backpacks. We got a lot of work to do. So a lot of that falls on the shoulders and leadership guidance from tech directors. So those two questions were very big yesterday in our meeting. Instructional services. The one thing I really want to focus today on is legislative update. We continue to talk about a cyber school, and again, our focus will be a hybrid school, so that we can avoid that cyber school issue related to reduced funding. Those decisions are still up in the air. Our legislative process is still up in the air, and we continue to plug along and working together with a hybrid school concept. So we keep moving forward just so that we're prepared and ready. The other thing that came up this week is a real deep look at the best practices for local education agency funding. Again, our governor has created a budget that's been proposed. Within that budget, it appears to the public that there is an increase, that local districts will get more money, but that more money is wrapped around student performance, and it's broken down in a 30-30-40 model. And although we don't know the 40, which is associated with high school, $40, because we still have some testing issues that are out there, we still need to iron down that formula. But the elementary and middle school, we have a pretty good grasp on that, and Mark Maynard worked very hard this week to be able to take a look at that, and it's very bleak, based on the cut scores and performance of our local districts. I believe only 3 districts in 3 buildings would have been able to receive that funding. So what I mean by buildings, which would be levels. So 3 of our Kent County districts would have qualified. I think 7 charter school districts would have, or charter school buildings would have qualified. So not good. Again, a lot of work for us. The all-day, everyday kindergarten piece is really starting to heat up. I know that over half of our local districts in Kent County have adopted at the board level a plan to be able to roll out all-day, everyday kindergarten. Again, that's wrapped around funding. Go half day, get half funding. Go full day, get full funding. So this is another opportunity for local districts to lose funding and therefore require more services from us. So those are some challenges. And then the last piece, flexibility waivers wrapped around No Child Left Behind. The first round has been approved. The second round is going in. The public window to review those has closed. We'll see how this goes, but ultimately, if it goes through as the way it's been written, likely we'll have 10 times the number of districts with buildings within their district facing targeted assistance. So again, we have to prepare ourselves for a changing landscape, and it appears that we've lost control of the agenda, and therefore we have to work at the legislative agenda. And as the House has a very short term, they work very quickly, oftentimes too quickly, and we have to make sure we're prepared to operate at that pace, doing what's best for kids. The Change Leadership project that we're working on is moving ahead. It's articulated in a problem-based learning opportunity. And that learning opportunity, Terry's group's doing a great job of building a sample Common Core test so that we can assess the tech readiness in some target districts. We can look at the instructional readiness in those districts, and we can apply in the adaptive leadership jargon a little friction that lets us know that change is happening. So again, we kind of morphed our presentation here a little bit. I know that I was providing some very detailed plans, but our directors are providing those directly to you. And so we're going to focus on how we work collaboratively. And one of the great things that we did this week, incredible opportunity. We sent a team of Instructional Services staff to GRPS to meet with their K-12 staff, about 20 people in a room, really digging into what we can do to help. And that was a great opportunity there. And then Steve shared with us a note that I just wanted to share with everyone else. What an incredible piece of work this is, with piecing together different departments focused on project-based learning and supporting the services. Project-based services piece, teaching and learning was involved, educational consultants, Marcia Logie, you put this thing together, support staff. This is the definition of collaborative relationships and working together. So bravo, I wanted to share that. Calendar review, don't forget our March 15th little gathering. Keep poking at Kathy for that cheesecake. I hear a lot of stuff about it. And for those of you that braved the snow and got in here, there's some donuts. I dropped off some donuts over in teaching and learning there, and also some donuts here in the tech side. They're going fast, as you can see the blurred picture there of the little young man. Looks like a little gaver there. So very interesting day. The snow's just coming down. Just be safe on your way home. Be safe and have a great weekend. Thank you very much.